Alright, so I'm going to do a quick little brief intro, I suppose, of the room in which I plan on building my next house. Um, so if you haven't seen this program before, it's called My Sweet Home 3D. Basically, it allows you to do architecture and sort of stuff. I'll put a link in the description. Anyway, this will be, when I get there, a like a secret bookshelf wall. Um, Seen plenty instructions online, should be pretty possible. Then you walk in, couldn't open the door. It's not really built for opening doors in this program, but there you go. Oops, sorry about that. So this will be the display section. So I'm going to have this wall here will be 3 meters, I believe, of pure DVD and shelf space, which I really need. I hope it's enough. If not, I have to think of a second solution. Then at the end, there'll be two Kallax shelves from IKEA. The bottom will be a 4x4, a 16 cube, and the one above it will be an 8 cube or a 2x4 unit laid on its side. I'll do some reinforcing and stuff too, because I know they're not really made for that sort of weight, but I trust it. So that works. This wall here will be Tetris blocks. Now I've seen online instructables of how to do that. Again, I'll chuck a link in the description if you want to see more of that. But basically, it'll be a whole bunch of a whole bunch of Tetris blocks. Yeah, a lot of work for me, but I'm excited for it. Then you walk through this space, which will be 1 meters wide, so it's wider than a normal door. And then the couch, which is super exciting. And then the wall of power. So the plan is to have, again, a whole bunch of Kallax units, um, provided I can, you know, get them all in there without them tipping over and whatever else. But I'll talk about that in a second. There'll be a 2x4 and a 2x4 at the top. I'll talk about the middle in a second. The bottom is a Lapland unit, um, which is exactly the same cube size as the Kallax units, which is fantastic. Makes life a lot easier. Um, the middle here is a Kallax unit again, a 2x2 cube, which fits my Panasonic CRT perfectly. And next to that is a 1x4, just to fill in that extra gap on the side, which is great. Also my Samsung HDTV in the middle, and I'll have surround sound speakers attached to this section here and this section here. I'll figure that out later as well. Up the top is a 2x3. Now that doesn't actually exist, so what I plan on doing, and I've seen again Instructables, good website, of how to actually cut down a 2x4 square into a 2x3 and then reattach it into a 2x3 quite seamlessly. That's the plan there. If not, I'll just build something from scratch, which I do trust myself with. Then over the side will be my gaming PC, sitting pretty, with dual screen monitor, plus keyboard and mouse, and my chair. These will be two of the LACK shelves, or well, I guess tables, but they're not quite the exact height that I want. So what I plan on doing is cutting the bottom one down to size and then having a nice little shelf there, so it's the same nice uniform height as my desk. My Viewlix arcade machine, which I plan on building. So I've made space for that, making sure that it does fit when I do actually finish it. This is a very crude representation of my Fallout bottle cap collection. I guess I'll put a picture of that somewhere and hopefully show you guys how it looks. And that's more or less it for this sort of area. Now, what is unique, I guess, about this that took me a little while to figure out is that this Tetris wall here will actually be false. It won't be attached to the rest of the Tetris wall. So what's going to happen is it's going to have easy stuff to take on and off. Take it all out, move the shelves so that I can actually get through this gap here and get in behind the TV. Point being, obviously, for cable management, it's going to be way too hard. If I have a sealed unit at the front, that I can't actually get behind, it's going to make my life very, very difficult in order to plug everything in. So the plan is to have a 70 centimeter gap between the wall and the actual units in order for me to fit through and get myself behind and sort everything out, which should work out just fine. Also, I think, but like I said, this is all a plan at the moment. Might turn out to be a big steaming mess of crap. But that's more or less the plan at the moment. Obviously, if there's any questions you have or anything I can clarify, please do ask. We'll see how this goes. Thank you very much for watching.